This is your Amanda Sapp from the Amanda Sapp Show, the new amazing 102.5 FM, your do good through good station. I gotta get y'all to have the same energy y'all have off air, on air, okay?
I just got tired.
I'm gonna need that.
We have energy.
Grossman's been doing all his side stuff. I don't know what you're doing over there. But I'm need to get in tune.
Got G-check on the air. Wow.
Hey, also want to give a
420 over here, baby.
I want to give a huge shout out to Pepperdine. Today's Pepperdine's
You
birthday.
understand me? That's my dog, though.
I like Pepperdine.
That's my dog.
I'm wearing his shirt.
Hold on. Where y'all at?
I'm wearing his shirt. Big ups to Pepperdine. You understand me?
Yes.
He be coming in here doing his reggae thing, and I appreciate him, and I thank him for all of that good stuff.
Jerk chicken, you know.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, I inside you, buddy.
All that.
Oh, God.
Somebody gonna get you for doing that. I'm telling you, they gonna get you.
Straight after. They don't know what I said.
Okay.
Nobody knows.
All right, guys, we got two people from an underground restaurant called Equally Yoked.
Why you call it underground?
Why?
I didn't call it that.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
say-
they call it.
I know, it is. It is. I'm explaining.
Okay, so that's a real question he's asking. Chef Kenneth Hamilton, please answer the question.
So the reason why it's called the underground, I'm gonna give you the reason, the statistical reason why, and then I'm gonna tell you the reason why my wife came a week.
Okay, you keep saying reason. Maybe this ain't true.
Reason.
I'm like,
so an underground restaurant is something that they do out of Chicago, New York. Normally, what cooks do that are working under high name chefs, they'll invite their friends over to show off their culinary skills. It's like an upscale dinner party, right? But they don't do it for a profit. They just do it just to show off their skills. Us, what we're doing is for a profit. Okay, so not only that, we're bringing a concept that has not been introduced to Houston yet. We're bringing that here to Houston as the first couple to run an underground restaurant. So that's a real underground restaurant.
so
Meaning we don't
So
have a
it doesn't have. It's not a storefront.
We don't have a storefront.
It's not a storefront.
is it at your house?
Yes.
It's directly out of
So
my house.
people come to your house?
Yes.
They come to my house. Yes.
They come to your house?
Yes.
Yes.
They come to my house.
So your whole house is a kitchen?
Basically,
Now,
yeah.
let
Where
me
you sleep?
can
In the
I
kitchen?
can I explain to him? No.
Okay.
I got
It
5
ain't that
bedrooms. You can
small.
choose one.
Let
of
me
them.
explain to
Alright,
him
wait.
my experience because I
Okay.
went to the underground
Yes.
restaurant. I went to the underground restaurant and their home is huge. It's
Thank
big.
you.
It's a big size home.
Okay.
And their kitchen is large enough to be able to do what it is that they're doing. Like they got all this space, where you can sit. You're sitting comfortably. They've got enough space where you can cook and explain things that are going on. It's actually quite interesting.
So do people come to your house, they sit there and they eat at your house?
Yes.
And
They
then
sit down and eat.
do they pay? Do you have to pay your
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they book their reservations and everything online.
Online
Oh, so
and come
this
to
is
your
this is
house?
open to
Yeah.
the
So do
public.
y'all set it up like a restaurant inside the house, like candles and
Imagine
romantic?
going to a dinner, right?
Right.
Where you see the tables lined up, the tables are decorated, got the
Gotcha.
cloths, everything like that.
Right.
And you sit down, and then you waited to be seated, and next thing you know, all your dishes come out at once. You don't have to tell anybody what you want because that's a prefix menu.
But
That's
you
a
can't
prefix.
come without an
Side
RSVP
courses.
though, right?
Yeah, you still have the RSVP. That's number one. It's RSVP only. No walk-ins, no anything like that.
You have music set up.
Yes, we have
Absolutely.
music set
And we
up.
have a songstress. Shout out to Michelin. How you
You
doing,
have a CD
Michelin?
player or what? You just put the CD in?
No,
and
we
just-
actually have a radio
Yeah,
station.
H-track.
Actually, so my dad, who is the
What is
head
it?
of our marketing team,
Your daddy got all his 8 tracks and CD. Put the asses on!
I'm gonna need you to get off my
Put on
dad.
Maze!
Because
Love
he
and
needs to
happiness.
experience it.
Jerry,
You
know what
said
you
Maze,
really
but then
need
you
to
said Al
come.
Green.
I do both.
I'm
No, you
questioning.
really need to come. You would
would
definitely enjoy it.
Yeah.
So you guys came up with this idea. You've seen this concept done in New York in different places.
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you
I
what
gotta come
happened.
see this.
All right.
Kenneth, about 2 years ago, my husband was trying to teach me restaurant concepts and everything, and just like how to plate, how to eat, how to mise en place, all
still
these
teaching.
What
different
is mise
things.
en place? What's that?
Mise en place is French for everything in its place. So before you set up and cook, you have everything mised out. So everything is already set out. So when you get ready to cook, all you do is just put it all together. Just like when I show you today, I'm going to show you what mise en place looks like, and we're going to put everything together and cook, and it's going to be out in like 10
Let
minutes.
me ask you a question. Where you originally from?
Houston, born and raised.
Really?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
grew up together.
So, what did you figure out how to do? You just watching somebody online, you decided to do it?
'Cause you're
you know
self-
like this.
So-
Taught,
So
right?
how did
Yeah, I'm
you-
self-taught. Yeah.
So you just came up with the concept to do it at your house. What made you?
Well,
How do you
we've
get
been
permission first to get people coming out?
Well, we've been thinking, as any chef, we want to sit here and run our own restaurant. And one thing is that my wife was like, you know what, you need to start cooking for you. You need to start running your own business because you just need to just get out of that industry and start running your own business. And then I was like, okay, how are we gonna start? She said, well, you seen the underground restaurants? We watched this thing. We watched this thing on Netflix called 42 Grams, and a guy did the same thing in in Chicago, and he was very successful with it. And I was like, that sounds like it was a good idea.
Have you guys been to an underground restaurant?
Never.
Wow.
Never.
Never.
So this is like an authentic experience that's like singled out for you guys. We can't find this experience anywhere else.
No,
Not like
nowhere
this
else
one.
in Houston.
Not
So
this one.
I came up with a business plan, a business strategy. Well, what happened was, after I got my doctorates in marketing, I couldn't find a job, and I did not understand what it means to price myself out. So right now I'm worth $65 an hour, which is a little over $130,000 a year. And so I could not find a job, and I was like, Kenneth, I can't find a job, honey, don't hate me. And so, Equally Yolked came about because I said, you know what, I'm just gonna create me a job. Get it. I'm just look, we're gonna use these gifts and talents, and we're gonna do it like this. So
Okay.
So creating him, giving him a place where he can have his own, gave me a job.
So you
Power
guys
couple.
let me let people know you guys are newly married.
Yes, we
2
are.
years, right? Or so, how many years?
No,
we're married for like a month. Like today makes 2 months.
Yes.
Oh, for real?
Happy anniversary,
Happy anniversary,
honey.
yeah.
So that's what I thought. I thought you said 2 years was 2 months.
I thought y'all was already
Okay, so
married.
I was
No,
gonna.
it wasn't. We've been friends for a long time. We've been friends actually since the second grade.
Second grade.
Wow.
Second
I've been
grade.
following you since you had a trial. So
Stalker.
what
you
I'm-
watch your trike.
Right. So what I was gonna say is, being newly married like that, what are your experiences working together? I've worked with with my ex-husband before, and that didn't turn out well. Oh,
That's why you
man.
said. You know what?
Didn't turn well.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge.
In
Not
what
only
way?
not
Be
only
transparent. This is me on
not only
Facebook.
are we still not only are we getting to know each other just as a couple and as individuals, we're trying to get to know each other as business partners, and that takes a toll on you. Period. You got to learn how you see how this person works under pressure. You see how this person works when they're in front of certain people. You see how this person works, like just all over the place, and you have to learn how to compartmentalize every feeling that you have for this person and learn how to get the job done. So
What about
sometimes
you?
she's not even my wife. She's like a
I
person.
understand
Yes.
that. What about you, Nissi? What are your thoughts on working together, being married, and things like that? Be transparent.
I'm gonna tell you something. If I had to do it all over again, I would tell you to don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a mentally strong person to do it because we have our different ideas about business. See, I've been in business for years already, and I know some of Houston remembers me when I had a sex store called Body Seduction in Greensboro Mall.
What happened to the store, girl?
See, everybody what happened to the store? I made a lot of money when I was, 20.
What happened to the store?
Mine closed it down. Well, see, what happened was,
She got saved.
you know what? Shut up, fool. Actually, and then that's funny. I'm glad, but it was a sad story behind it. My mom was murdered.
I'm sorry, can you say that word? I'm sorry.
Right, so my mom was murdered, so we took the money that we had to search for who killed her. So we're still actually looking for who murdered my
Sorry
mom.
about that.
No, it's okay. So I got out of that industry.
Understood. So
Yeah.
working together as husband and wife, you are still learning, working through the kinks, and obviously, what you're doing is working thus far.
We're talking about waking up together,
Yeah.
getting ready for work together,
Yeah.
going to work together,
Yeah.
taking breaks together.
No.
And that's when y'all
No,
separate. When y'all.
I take a break when the food is done.
They go from the bedroom to the kitchen. That's not
Yeah,
where we're
it's
going.
not. Yeah, we don't even go upstairs anymore.
But y'all ain't know somebody else got it.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
One of those
We'll
guests-
y'all cook for them. We
one
got
of them
the
guests
kids.
that came.
No, you been here. R. Kelly sits in the kitchen. R. Kelly in the kitchen.
Go ahead.
Lettuce. Like, what's the lady name? Lettuce, tomatoes, green beans. You name it.
Painful.
They back again. You
Yeah,
never
you
left.
Hey, so y'all cook for each other, right? I mean,
Yes. So in the beginning of the relationship, Kenneth, how he won me over was through food. I don't know, honey. Do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, tell it, because he speaks very well.
Come
You
on.
know
honey.
what? You are a hater.
I'm just like,
He throwing
So-
you under there today.
He
So
loves me. That's my boo. That's my boo.
So what happened is that I was at work one day, and I was at home, and her cousin messaged me and said, "Hey, I want you to teach me how to cook." I said, "Okay, fine, I'll do that." She said, "Well, you know my cousin," and I said, "Who's your cousin?" And she gave me her government name. I ain't gonna say your government name on the radio, baby.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
thank you, baby.
But I said, "Okay, let me find it." And I found it on Facebook. When I found it on Facebook, I messaged her. I said, "Hey, my name's Kenneth Hamilton. I don't know if you remember. We've been friends since the 2nd grade. Here's my number. Call me." She said, "I know exactly who you are."
Through Facebook?
Yeah, through
Yeah,
Facebook.
we have all the messengers too. We kept the
kept the
messenger
message.
feed.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
So,
And then you-
so after that, you know, she came. That was 2014. 2015, I told her happy birthday. 2016, I told her happy birthday. She said, "I'm coming to see you." I said, "All right, awesome." She said, "Do I need to make a reservation?"
No, that ain't how that happened.
You always do this.
No, that
you
ain't how
always
that
do
happened.
this.
That ain't how
and
that
this is how it
happened.
always happened. Anyway,
You was like, let me come cook.
no, I just how do I say let me come
You try to
cook?
go
Anyway,
to
the
school
truth is,
you like eggs?
Hey, you know what we can do?
I
Y'all
put my
can,
bacon in
I
it.
want you guys to tell us.
No,
I'm-
actually, funny story.
Wait, before you get into that, I want you guys to tell us a story as you're preparing your meal that you have for us today here on the Amanda Sapp Show. When we
Yeah.
come back, guys, we get to eat with that, this great food that Chef Kenneth Hamilton has prepared for us. And then y'all can tell us about your story.
There you
This is
go.
your Amanda Sapp on the Amanda Sapp Show on the new Amazing 102.5.
Awesome.
We'll be right back.
Awesome.